Hello everyone, welcome back to the Lord of the Rings Online. This is Gnomadan here. Say hello to everyone, Gnomadan. Oh, I got rid of the thing. Did I misspell? I misspelled cheer. That's not too unlikely whatsoever. Do y'all ever get up in the morning and put your glasses on and then stumble around for the next 15 minutes wondering why the hell are you having floaters? Are your eyes getting weaker? Are they watering? What's going on? And then you take off your glasses and you look at them and you realize that the lenses in your glasses look like Stephen King's The Fog. Yeah, now that I've got them cleaned up a little bit, I can actually read the screen. Isn't that wonderful? Anyway, this is the SLOTRO 2 edition. Welcome back. We are standing here where we left off next to the three gentlemen. Here near the Haygate. We had been in the Old Forest. I think we finished up pretty much all the quest in the Old Forest over there now. We've still got some slaying deeds and stuff to do, but before we do that, we've got this quest here, fixing Falco's Folly, that y'all will remember from back over in Staddle. And Jasper Mudbottom's at the Brigand encampment over there just below, just to the south of the East Road as it comes out of the end of Bree. And he has been giving Jasper Mudbottom and the other hobbits of Staddle a very hard time. So we are going to take a trip over there. In fact, let me get back over here to the stable master, actually. And we're going to take a stable ride over to Bree, and then we will travel from South Bree back over to where that encampment is.
There.
See if we can take care of Jasper, put an end to him and the predations of his fellow bandits there. And when we have done that, we will finish that off. It's a level 15. Was it level 15? What level quest is that? Level 14. So we're almost 3 levels above it. And that'll get us up here where we can start working on these level 17s at the proper level. So while we're doing that, we are also going to go ahead and take out the Stone of the Tortoise there. So we will be earning experience again. In fact, the first bandit we kill over there will be... do I want to do that? Do I want to ding up whenever I actually finish it? I think that was what my plans were. I think my plans were to actually ding it when I handed that quest in. So that's what I'll do. We'll hold off on actually getting rid of the Stone of the Tortoise right yet. And then whenever we hand that quest in, who are we going to need to hand it into? Jasper? Falco Greenhand. And I think he is actually in the town of Staddle. I think he's one of the bounders or such who are in the town of Staddle itself, or one of the sheriffs maybe. Anyway, we will see you whenever we get there. Hope y'all are having a good one. Remember, wash your hands and clean your glasses. And we'll see you here in just a moment. We've just ran out of the south gate of Bree back here, as you can see, disappearing behind us. There's the fortress ahead of us that we're heading to, where all the bandits have been holed out. Oh, springtime's coming up. We should be doing some fishing stuff soon, too. Looking forward to that, as always. Let's see if we can get in here, fight our way in, find Jasper Mudbottom. When we did the quest with Aragorn, remember when we finally put poor Amdir to rest, whenever we made the raid on it back over here. We passed right through the area where Jasper goes, up into that section where that's closed off unless you're in it, where up those long flight of stairs up to that altar where the Amdir was turned into a Carghoul. I'll remember that part. We're right up here. We fought our way through this part with wasn't Aragorn. I can't remember which person it was that we fought our way up here with. But yeah, this is where we were. let's go ahead and see if we can take these people on here. Let's get that poacher. Alright, let's get that one now. There we go. There's the two gray boys out of the way. Now I'm going to circle on around. Yeah, we got two poachers and Jasper. So I'm thinking we can see how we go here. What kind of food do we have? That's always important. Let's see, we got something that will give us, there's in combat power regen. That's from the mushroom pies. So I'm thinking that's what we're going to do. And let's remember we got these here. So we're going to do the in combat power regen. Eat a mushroom pie. Then we are going to put down a trap. Hopefully that will get Jasper. Then we're going to take out one of these poachers here. There we go. Let's take out the other poacher back there. There we go. Now let's take out Jasper. Not so much of a much, not whenever you're a couple of levels above it. I figured we ought to be able to take this on. There we go. Defeated Jasper Mudbottom. It says it's for a fellowship quest, but it is a level 14 fellowship quest, so it's nice. Falco Greenhand. We need to go talk to Falco at his farm. We're gonna do that. Let's get out of the little bandit camp here before we take the stone out of our pocket, because I do not want to accidentally kill one of these bandits here and level up. So now that we've made our way out of the camp, let's take the stone out of our pocket now. And let's go on up here to Falco. Falco at Falco's Folly. So he's, okay, it's not one of the constables. It's actual Falco himself. The gentleman, I think, that was having all the trouble with pipeweed being stolen, if I remember correctly. Yeah, he was the one, he wasn't wanting to tell anybody. And you remember old Gammy Boggs up there who said, you know, you need to go teach him a lesson that this is ridiculous. We're all a community here. He needs to learn to rely on his neighbors, that sort of thing. And I think he's right over here. Yep, there he goes. Falco Greenhand. Lives in a hobbit hole, much the same as the Gaffer and them do. Let's just take a look at the bestowal quest and all that again. His save values his farm. Head over, news of his victory. Now that Constable Bolger is safe, I can tell you more of the story. Jasper Mudbottom is the Blackwold you came to me and got me to help them. Since then, I felt terrible, and the farm has suffered as my guilt grew within me. Jasper used to live here in Staddle, but joined with the Blackwolds, returning shortly before Architburn. When he came back, he was changed. Something very different about him, stronger and mean-spirited. If you stopped him, I might be able to get back to growing the best pipeweed in all of Breeland. Jasper lives in that fort south of here beyond Yellow Tree. He'll be too strong for you to face alone, unless you gain a couple of levels. Let's zoom on out. So, it's an interesting helmet. Zoom on out so we can watch whenever we level up here.
How do you do?
I cannot thank you enough, Gnomadan. I had thought Gammy Boggs' nosy ways would just bring more trouble on me, not fix them. I owe so many people here in Staddle apologies. It would take me a while to draft enough letters saying so, but I will see it done. Indeed you shall. Let's look if any of these are actually going to help us out. Nope, Falco's shirt's too low for us now. Falco's helmet won't help us. Yep, all the ones that were probably very good 2 levels ago, but not any longer. So, we are going to go ahead and click on this. What's the most expensive one? Probably the two-handed. Yeah, that's 4 and 37. Indeed it is. So we're going to go with the Falco Smasher. He didn't say anything, any kind of flavor text like Falco's. No, they don't. Finish now. There we go. Level 17. Welcome to level 17, everybody. About halfway through our journey now. This week's episode. Is it turning night? Lights have turned on. Yeah, it looks like it's evening. The lights have come on, so we should hear the nighttime music appearing scene. We're gonna head from Staddle. We're gonna go through Bree and get back over here to the southern Bree fields. That's where we have to do the collect Adzo's good, collect the boar heads, and probably defeat Dirk. Those are all over there. So once we run through this beautiful little section of Staddle here. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I do like Staddle. It's one of my favorite little towns. We're hitting the golden hour too. So I will see y'all when we get back over there to Adzo's camp and get headed out into the woods and start collecting those boar heads and start fighting to get those goods back. We'll see you again in just a moment. I'm actually thinking that since we're here in Bree, let's see, there used to be a training hall, did there not? Is it up here? It's the old training hall that you used to have to go visit. I'm wanting to say, is it in the market square up here or the trader's square? That it right there? Let's see if it is. It is. There's to the training hall. Just like we did with Gnarlo recently when he came back up to town to go see Miss Lowbanks. We've got a training point. We have got a skill point that we need to put in. Let's go in here and let's find, remember, this is how you used to do it. All the trainers in here, mostly probably getting drunk these days than doing anything else because nobody wants to do anything for them. Let's let that guy shoot and get out of the way. Let's go over here and talk to the hunter trainer. There we go. Browse the shop. What kind of stuff do you actually sell for us? Oh, bow chants and all. Okay. Light oil, item 20. So level 20. Looks like 20 is the lowest level. Interesting. Everything else is too high for us right now or requires crafting ability. Okay. So, do you actually have any skills? Remember, it's still got the train skills. They've never gotten rid of the low cut. Wow. So maybe that's what we're looking at coming up, a low cut. We'll have to take a look at that. Now that we see that, let's go here. Is low cut actually on here for like level 18 or anything? I wonder, is that low cut? So is this a way of seeing maybe what's coming up? Interesting. Don't know. Anyway, I wonder if they show up on here. We'll have to come back. When we hit level 18, we'll have to come back and talk to her again and see where things are. All right, we got a point to spend. We've got impact arrows. Another one give us +3 range damage. This one would give us +15 for all skills that consume focus. Quick shot focus. Quick shots has a thing to do 1 additional focus. Split shot. 1 point to the next rank. It earns you the thing split shot. That's the multiple one. And what is press onward? Quickly heals a great deal of morale and power while in combat. And that's a fast skill. So that's like a hunter heal. All right. Well, that's probably the one we're going to go for next, but we're going to go split shot first. There we are. And we'll add split shot to our repertoire down here. Let's go ahead and apply it. Yes. There, now we have split shot. Let's move split shot over here where we can actually use it now. There we go. And get it on our chain of things to use. Okay, now that we got that done, let's... and this is one of the things too, I've always loved that window there. Always love that window there that looks out onto the Bree. It's not an accurate depiction of what you should see from this, but it is an accurate depiction of a certain view of Bree. I wish there were more windows like that. I wish there were more fake windows that actually gave you a view of what they have outside rather than just being so fogged or so high that you can't see anything. See, according to that window, there is a big square behind this building, looking out onto another building back there. I'd love to get back there and see what it was. Alright, so we're going to head on to Adzos now. And I will see y'all when we get there and start doing these quests that we have. I was sitting here, that's a beautiful little garland you got around your head there. I went and stopped at Lily Sandheaver here, the grocer, as we're about to go out the west gate, and was selling off the loot that we got when we defeated Jasper over there. And she's got Kandak's Delay, which I think we'll go ahead and grab so that we don't forget this one's here. I can't believe it's given us a level 22 quest. I would have thought that would still have a silver, so it's good to know 5 levels. If we had visited before we went and killed Jasper Mudbottom, we would have gotten a silver ring, but one of those grayed out rings telling us it's too high. As it is, we can actually take it now. So let me see. Dense fog advisory. All right. So it wasn't just my glasses. There's dense fog out there too. Anyway, Kandak's Delay. Hello there. I am in need of assistance from one not too familiar with the upper class here in Breetown. I collect pottery from the ruins of the kingdom of Arnor. Well, to be honest, I purchased the pottery. It is a sign of my standing, and for years I've had greater and higher quality collection than that dreadful Mirabella Underhill. The man from whom I purchased the pottery is named Kandak Brightwood. I haven't heard from him for a dreadfully long time, and am worried about my next delivery. And about Mr. Brightwood's well-being, of course. I need someone to carry a letter to Kandak at the Forsaken Inn. Look for the inn along the Great East Road, just past the Midgewater Marshes. Mirabella will visit me soon, and if I have nothing new to show her, I will look a fool. You don't want that, do you? So collect the letter to Kandak. We will do that. Cool, so we've got it sitting there now. So we won't miss out on this quest when we're coming through town. And that's the other thing, I need to circle through town at some point and see just where the quests are, See if there's any other little rings that have popped up like that. In the meantime, let's head on over to Adzos camp. And I will see y'all here in just a few moments. We have reached Adzos camp here. We're going to take a look. There's the threats and follow through where we defeat Dirk Hawthorne. Let's go ahead and pull up the history of that. It's been a while. By standing up to the man, a fearsome brigand named Dirk Hawthorne, I fear I've doomed us all. He set up a camp immediately to the east, just on the south side of the ruins there. He threatened to return with enough forces to, quote, stamp out my little homestead before it can be recognized as anything more than a burned patch of land. Mercy me, what a fool am I! Please, Gnomadan, help me fix this error so I can see this dream realized. We will do that. We're also going to look at paying the bills, because the brigands in this area have gotten his goods as well. Before you run off, I wanted to ask you for another favor. While that brigand was talking to me, I saw some of his seconds bullying one of my workers, while 2 others made off with a lot of my produce. That produce feeds my workers and keeps them strong. I need to get back if they are going to remain hale and hearty. I am certain you will find that the produce has been distributed at any of these foul brigands in the southern Bree fields, but there are plenty near the ruins where you're going. Would you recover the produce for me? Of course we shall. And those are right on up here, just past, not in this stretch of ruins, but the next stretch of ruins. We should start seeing brigands. And then we can start cutting them down. And they should have his produce on them. And Dirk is also over there as well, as I am so fond of saying. Let's see. Southern Heridan collects Adzo's goods. That's the one. Let's try our new split shot. Although that is a multi-target, I doubt it will get anything other than him. It does look nice when it's going out, don't it? And that's going to give us an idea of just how quickly it recharges. Okay. So we've gotten the first of the goods. Adzo's materials stolen from his camp by brigands in the South Bree fields. Okay. So let's take on the southern robber there now. Barrage. Yeah, that one, this one. Barrage him again. Cut him down. Alright. So we're going to keep killing bandits on our way over to where... That's the southern lieutenant. That's not the one we're looking for. I think he's at that next camp over there. Either that or he's the one that wanders about. Okay. And another barrage. Alright, 3 goods. We're going to work our way over to that camp, see if he's sitting over there. Come on, are one of you named Dirk? Yes, you are. There's Dirk right there. And there's a box of his goods also. Tell you what we're going to do. I am going to throw... Whoa, good googly moogly. That wouldn't have been good. Let's let these guys move on out of the way, shall we? I remember Gnarlo just snuck right over there and took it right from behind them. Yeah, let's let those 2 lieutenants move on. That would be a darn good idea. Before we start shooting at Dirk. And we're going to throw down a trap here as well. Do y'all go a little bit further, maybe? Can y'all wander just a little further out into the field there? I will throw this down. Yep, there we go. Now, let's take on Dirk. And barrage him to the ground. And we'll actually use this one appropriately. There we go. Let's keep an eye on our hit points there. And we've gotten that one also. Let's get this next thing of goods here. Yep, more of his materials stolen from the area. Good, that's half of them. Alright, I'm going to continue killing the various bandits in this area. Not the big groups, the white level groups, but these others, like this guy over here that's just sitting here snoozing. Why don't we interrupt his snooze? That tree would be much better off without his head resting against it. There we are. I'm going to finish collecting the goods, killing bandits, and then we'll meet you back over there at Adzo's camp again. Our last volunteer for completing our quest has shown up, so let's go ahead and take them out. There we go, all of Adzo's goods. Let's head on back to Adzo's camp right quick, now that we got that all out of the way. We can hand his goods over to him, also tell him that the bandit captain is not going to be giving, that bandit guy, Dirk, is not going to be giving him any more issues. As we sit and watch the stars come out. The moon should be rising. Yes, it is. Very good. So that's good to know. You don't run as fast backwards. Your running speed, your find the path only works when you're going forward. All right, good to know. Adzo Haybank. Hello, Adzo. Paying the bills.
Just a moment.
You did it! Look at these onions, still green and fresh. My workers as well are indebted to you now. I haven't much more to give you, but you have earned at least this much. I don't want to tell you, those onions could be green because they were in the bandits' pants pockets. I'm not saying anything, I'm just saying. So there we are there. And then we finished up all our blue extra XP for the day. With Dirk Hawthorne gone, I wonder if we can give Bill Fernie a bit of his own medicine. Uh-oh, looks like we're about to have another quest, indeed.
Might I speak with you a moment?
Level 17, payment in full. Know what we'll be working on next time. Look, friend, I have one more favor to ask of you, and it's a terrible thing, too, that fills me with shame to talk about. You know that Bill Fernie I had you pay off before? Well, he sent me a message telling me that his henchman, Brunor, would be after me. He went so far as to tell me that his knave is west and north at some place called the Outlaws' Haven. It seems all his big talk is backed by this fellow, and if he is to come here, the scamp crew will be useless. But you've proven yourself over and again. If you can drive off this Brunor, maybe I can get out of this mess. Get rid of him for me, and I swear it's the last thing I'll ask of you. And I'll pay you well, too. Apparently, the Outlaws' Haven is west of my camp and a little ways north, with watch posts and a fenced encampment on a hill. So defeat Brunor. That we shall do. And we'll probably end up with Torchar. I think I remember that's the one that so many of my characters wore for a level or so. Alright. There we go, being abundantly sublime. I hope y'all have enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it too. Thank y'all for coming with me. And we'll see y'all next time. I'm going to try to get another episode done later today. I know I didn't get to go yesterday because I had so much hard work. It seems like the wife, during this time where I'm supposed to be in Germany right now, but of course, bing, coronavirus took care of that trip, didn't it? But instead, I'm spending all this time working in the yard and on the houses and stuff and doing a whole bunch of much-needed spring cleaning and spring fixing up, you know. So we will see y'all next time. Thanks for coming along, and bye-bye.